What's going on, guys? My name is Mrhurriicane and welcome to Madden NFL 25, and we're going to kick things off this year with Cordarrelle Patterson of the Minnesota Vikings, my favorite team. I've been waiting since April to bust him out on Madden, and I was going to do it on the opening kickoff. Look at the moves, the elusiveness from Cordarrelle, and I almost bust this off the entire way to kick off Madden NFL 25, another year of Madden football. I received the game a little bit early from EA Sports, so thank you to them. I have my PlayStation 3 copy. I'll be playing some Ultimate Team later today, but this is my first game I played on Madden 25. What I usually do every year is just take the Vikings and play against the team and test the game out on All-Pro and see how it plays out. And so I threw a lot in this game. I wasn't going to run the ball a lot with Patterson. I'm mainly still testing out the game and seeing how it plays and whatnot, because I haven't gotten a chance to play it much. I mean, I played the demo a little bit. This is my first game on the actual full copy, and I'm excited to get into the rest of it. I mean, connected franchise mode and Ultimate Team, all that good stuff, but I don't want to run the ball with Adrian much in this game. I've been waiting to throw it to Cordarrelle Patterson, Greg Jennings, Jarius Wright for months, and so that's what I was going to do in this game. And now that the game is out, I'm planning out some new series to begin. When the Week 1 rosters are probably out will be when I start my Connected Franchise Owners Mode. The series I usually do every year. If you're new to my channel, I have year-long series. Like last year was the Raiders Connected Careers. The year before was the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Probably the most popular and well-liked video or series on my channel. And I just love making series on these games. I'll be doing a Connected Franchise player as well. And I'm also going to try out some Ultimate Team and see how I like it this year. I'm enjoying NCAA Ultimate Team, so that will be going nowhere. But if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of series on Madden. I play a lot of just different things in the game. Mainly the Connected Franchise is what I'll be focusing on, both the player and the team I'm going to be hoping to bring to the top of the NFL eventually, because I usually pick a team that's lower rated. And then I'll be doing some Ultimate Team online ranked matches. I'm hopefully going to get back into streaming next week. And so a lot of things I'm excited for in Madden 25. Just getting my first taste of it now here playing with the Minnesota Vikings against the Green Bay Packers. And one more thing, if you are new to my channel, definitely subscribe, because I'll have a lot more Madden 25 on the way. I post videos almost daily. I'll be posting Madden 25 content until the next Madden releases. And I have a lot of fun doing it, and I hope to do a lot of cool things this year, and hopefully have some consistent series that you guys really enjoy. I'm really excited to begin some new things and hopefully get off on the right foot. I feel like last year I slacked off a lot with the consistency, and that kind of hampered my series, and this year I'm looking to fix that. Part of that was a schedule I talked about a couple weeks ago, but since my girlfriend has been here, I haven't been able to stick to it, but hopefully next week things get on track. But let's talk about the gameplay, guys. If you play the demo, you probably noticed that the quarterbacks were very, very good. They had very high completion percentages. They didn't make very many bad throws. And in the demo, there were very good quarterbacks. There was Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and Joe Flacco. And so you didn't really see how the game was for the great quarterbacks compared to the weaker quarterbacks. But I did play a game where Rodgers got injured, and Graham Harrell played noticeably worse, threw a couple bad throws when there were guys open, and so I did see a little bit of a difference, but it looks like the dominance has carried over into the full copy, and I think the dominance should be there, but not like 85-90% completion dominance. I think the dominance is going to be good if they get it tuned correctly. If you look at last year's NFL stats, the leading completion percentage for the entire year was a tie. Matt Ryan and Peyton Manning both threw for 68.6 completion percentage. And if you look towards the bottom, even the 32nd and 31st were 54 and 53. So you kind of want to get guys more in that range so that you're not seeing guys with inflated stats and just the crazy completion percentages. I have to play the game some more. I mean, this was a 5-minute quarter game on accelerated clock, but it was noticeable that Rodgers was not making very many mistakes. The incompletions he did throw, there was a couple bad decisions he made, but it was plays like this where I was able to pressure him and he had to throw off balance or a little quickly, and the receiver wasn't ready, or he just made a bad throw. And that's good to see, but you also want to see not every throw be perfect. But we'll see if they make any changes or if I need to go with a slider set again for Madden. That's one of the things that always holds up the beginning of my franchises, are getting a good slider set to open up the game with. And I feel like with the Raiders series, I think I had a good set starting in like Season 2. And so it takes a while sometimes for me to get a set I'm happy with and I'm getting good games and not just everybody scoring 30 points or everybody scoring 10 points. I've had that problem many times before. And so every year I'm looking for a solid slider set. I hope to see a good set come my way early this year if I'm going to need one. I'll test the game some more. I'll play Connected Franchise and test some games out. Usually the game plays differently on sliders from Play Now to Franchise, and so I have to test out Default All Pro. I have not tested Default All Madden. Usually All Madden is very imbalanced. It favors the computer. There's a lot of broken tackles, and I don't play with it usually without sliders because of the broken tackles, mainly in the running game. And so we'll see how things go. I mean, it's the first day the game is out, so I'm still testing it out and feeling it out. And I was trying to come back in this game. I had a couple turnovers early in the first half with a couple back-to-back drives with fumbles. And in a game like this, 5-minute quarters, accelerated clock, everything becomes more important because time is always dire in a shorter game like this. And so trying to come back and stop the Packers, it was not very easy. You have to get Rodgers to settle for passes underneath or somehow pressure him. And then Eddie Lacy, he's been pretty solid in this game. I played with him a little bit on the demo, had to play against him, and I'll play against him again on the full copy. He's a pretty good runner. He's very hard to take down. And then on this play, I screwed up. I tried to bring Harrison Smith down, and I accidentally took Xavier Rhodes, and Rodgers snapped the ball, and I was already running down, and so Jordy Nelson was wide open. And then I tried to strip it with Jamarcus Stanford, who can hit, and Eddie Lacy just powers right through him. Should have gone for the hit stick probably, but Lacy scored the touchdown, and so my last chance to come back, I'm down by 10. Under a minute 30 to go. Rudolph makes the catch out wide, running a slant into Packers territory. And then I got trips to the left. I got Patterson in the slot. Want to look his way off, and he has the speed. And he's been very fun to play with so far in my first game. And he's been fun to watch in the preseason as well. And then I wanted to look Greg Jennings' way. Jump ball in the end zone, and it's intercepted by Sam Shields. A little overthrown, I guess, over Greg Jennings' head. And Shields basically seals the deal, and the Packers defeat me 24-14 in my first game of Madden NFL 25. I had a good time playing the game. It was off to a very good start once I had that Cordarrelle 60-yard return. I was very excited after that. I'm going to use him a lot this year. When I play online games with the Vikings, I'm not just going to be running the ball with Adrian now. You got to watch out for CP84. They're going to call him Flash this year for a reason. And so with that, I would like to thank you guys for watching the video. Once again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe for the upcoming Madden 25 content, as well as my NCAA 14 content and everything else that I do. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy Madden 25. Let me know what you think of the video in the comment section, and the game in particular. And it was just nice to get into the game and play with the Vikings for the first time. And now, I gotta play some Ultimate Team, test a few more things out. More videos on the way today, throughout the weekend, and next week, and the entire next year. So enjoy, guys. I'll see you later. Have a great day.